Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's nice to have you here again. Okay. Shout out to all of our existing viewers, subscribers, and thank you to all of our potential subscribers too. We appreciate you in advance. If you are yet to hit the subscribe button, we thank you in advance, and we plead with you to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you get notified whenever we upload any of insightful videos like this to give you industry and market insights when it comes to investments and all of that, and informed decision making. All right, so today we are looking at FCMB's return on assets from 2014 to 2022, and so the return on assets is a financial metric that measures a company's ability to generate profit from its assets. So for instance, you have a house, you have different things in the house, and then we want to see, does this does this asset, does this property, does this possession, do they generate money for you, or they are just there, or they're even taking more money from you? So we want to measure to what percentage of profit do you generate from this possessions that you have, from these properties that you have, from these assets that you have. So it's just that we are just switching it to a company now. So for this company, what do you have? Say for example, now you have an iPhone or you have an Android phone. It's asking, okay, how much does your iPhone generate for you? We want to know the percentage of the profit. What percentage of your entire profit does your iPhone or your NFH card gets generated for you? So for this one, we are looking at the company. So for FCMB, how much or how well are those assets able to generate profits, or how much profit is FCMB able to generate from their assets? So this metrics is a very wonderful metric, and it evaluates the efficiency of assets utilization. So how efficient do you use your assets? How efficient does FCMB use their assets in operations, in generating profit? And this metric also provide insight into a company's operational performance. So we can see already that it's a crucial metric to look at when evaluating a company's financial performance level, their financial health, and their profitability. So to get the return on assets, you just divide the net income by the total assets. So let me move to this tab. That's what I did here. So I just divided the net income. So the net income is the same thing as net profit. So I just divided this net profit by this total asset, and then I arrived at the return on assets. That's what we see here. So we see D2 divided by C2, and then we get B2. So that's that. Let's go back to the chart. All right. So now the interpretation of this metric. So this actually represents the percentage return on total assets. And a higher return on assets indicates that this company is efficiently using their assets. It shows that they have effective cost management. It also reflects strong profitability, and also reflects competitive advantage. Now, as usual, all of these metrics have industry benchmarks. So for instance, in the retail industry, 5 to 10% is a good one. For the manufacturing industry, 8 to 15% is fair enough. Technology, 10 to 20%, finance 15 to 25%, healthcare 5 to 15% is a benchmark for these industries. Now we know that FCMB is it falls under the category of the financial industry, it seems I forgot something. I didn't do an overview of FCMB. Yeah, I know I've made a video on FCMB before, but then I wouldn't assume that everybody knows about them. So I will just do a brief overview of the bank, and then we continue from where we stopped on the benchmark of these companies. So a quick one. So FCMB was actually found in 1982. So FCMB is an acronym for First City Monument Bank, and this bank is a leading financial service institution in Nigeria. They actually began as a merchant bank in 1982, and then they transformed into a commercial bank in 2001. And some of their services include retail banking, corporate banking, investment banking, asset banking, pension management, microfinance, and digital banking. And their products include savings accounts, current accounts, loan, which includes personal loans, business loans, and mortgage, credit cards, debit cards, insurance products, and investment products. So amazingly, this company has also won some awards and recognition. They won the best bank in mobile banking in 2019, and this was actually awarded them by the Nigerian Banking Awards. They also earned the Excellence in Customer Service Award in 2020, and that was issued them by the African Business Awards. And also in 2020, the Asian Banker Awards gave them announced them as the best SME bank in Nigeria. So that was a lot. And for their financial performance, they had a total asset of 2.4 trillion in 2022, and that same year their gross earning was 226 billion, and their profit before tax was 22 billion. And also they have a customer base of 8 million, and that's staggering. They also have subsidiaries like FCMB Capital Markets, FCMB Asset Management Limited, FCMB Pension Limited, FCMB Microfinance Bank Limited. So we can see that these companies are all spread out into different kinds of investments. And they also have sustainability initiatives like youth development, women empowerment, financial inclusion, and environmental sustainability. So we can see that FCMB has established themselves as a major player in Nigerian banking industry with a strong focus on innovation, customer service, and sustainability. So I think I've done a little bit of justice to an overview on FCMB. So let's just fold back to where we were, and then we'll dive into what the numbers are saying, and then we can just do our analysis based on these numbers that you see on the screen. So to recap, I said that FCMB, as we all know, is in the banking industry, and the benchmark for a return on assets for the banking industry is 15 to 25%. And we see here from these charts that through the space of all of this, through the cover space for this analysis, I think this is about 9 years or so, from 2014 to 2020 is 9 years. I think the maximum return on asset they had was 5%, and that's actually low compared to the industry benchmark that we have here, which is 15 to 25%. So this can lead us to place our judgments or make our decision or state our hypothesis that FCMB is not, they're actually behind when it comes to profitability from their assets, and that doesn't say so much, or should I say so well about how efficient they use their assets. So we could see that they generate just little profit from these assets there. So they still need about 10 even in 2022 to reach the minimum rate for the benchmark. So we see here that in 2014 they began with 4.1%, and then they drastically dropped, I think about almost 100% difference from 2014 to 2015, and then you could see the fluctuation continued the next year. Even though it went up slightly, it came down drastically again in 2014. There was in 2017 as a significant decline, and then we saw that this continued. But then since 2020, we have noticed here on this chart that there has been a consistent upward trend in the return on assets, and we just hope that this growth actually continues through the years, and at least they can reach the benchmark for the banking industry. So some of the advantage of this, I think I mentioned that before, but let me just reiterate that. So some of the advantage of this return on assets ratio is when we do such things, it actually evaluates asset utilization. So we can see that this company has not been efficiently using their assets since it's generating so little profit. It also helps to compare performance across industries, like you see that we have done, and it also helps to identify areas for improvement. So they can see that they are not doing, it's glaring that they are not doing so well, and then they can begin to adjust some factors. They can begin to adjust how they they put their assets to use. And it also helps investors assess profitability. So assuming you are an investor now, you have seen this video, you already got an insight on how to make your investment decisions. So the limitation is that it ignores asset quality and depreciation, and industry specific benchmark may not apply universally. So that can be a major challenge right now. So what else? All right, so it is very essential to track this analysis, this ratio over time, like we've done. So we cannot just come one year and just do that. We have to track it over time and then compare year over year and all of that, and also compare. It is also wise to compare and advisable to compare return on assets with other competitors, and so also we have consequences of low return on assets. So one of the consequences is that it reduces competitiveness, it decreases investor confidence in you as a company. They might not want to invest so much or even invest at all. It also gives you low credit rating. Companies might not want to invest, creditors might not want to credit you so much because they are unsure of your operational efficiency. It also leads to increased cost of capital and then potential financial distress. So this metric is where every company would want to look to and try as much as possible to boost them up. So that's just another metric that is essential for a company's financial status, financial health, and operational efficiency too. So that's all for this video. Thank you for staying. Thank you so much. I hope that you got a lot of insight from this video, and you can also apply this to yourself. So for example, if you're not managing your asset very well, your friend might not even want to borrow you money because they'll be like, oh, how am I sure that if I borrow you this money, you're able to manage this to generate profit and pay my money back, or pay my interest at least. So it's very crucial. Even beyond business, we can apply it to our personal lives, and then we can actually exercise operational efficiency for ourselves, improve our financial performance and all of that, our financial status as a whole. So it all hangs on how we use our assets, how we maximize our assets, and all of that. So thank you so much once again, and until I see you in my next video. Once more, shout out to all of our subscribers, and please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, this can be helped to that now. Thank you. Don't forget to drop your comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, and then we'll see you again. Bye bye.